Hello my beautiful Moglets, the screen is a little bit lonely because Moglet-chan is currently getting worked on. Yeah, that might take a few days, so for those that don't like Moga-chan, here's an ice break. For those that do, I apologize severely. So, Holiday Yufine has been raised. She's in the gear I first put her in, which is mainly fast. You know, we have a little bit of attack in there as well, 3500, because her burns are gonna scale off attack. Well, we can change her artifact in the meantime to this level 24 Champions Trophy. It's her artifact. I was actually thinking about it, and I don't think this is going to be useful for anyone else. It's warrior exclusive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the only warrior that hits all enemies. In fact, I think she is second after Dizzy to hit all enemies with basic. So yeah, we're gonna give her that and pretty much leave it on her and probably never change it around. But yeah, Holiday Yufine, what is there really to say about her? She is, to date, the best Bazaar counter. However, the main problem with that is there are no Bazaars anymore in Arena, from what I've noticed. Everyone just took Bazaar off their defense. There used to be a ton, even in Challenger. I can imagine there were a lot in below and above as well. I'm sure they were on tons of defensive teams, and well, let's just go into Arena and see if we can even find one. That is the biggest problem. So people who didn't summon for Holiday Yufine, congratulations, you got free Bazaar removal. Yeah, but you can see from this list, there are none. We can refresh. There probably won't be any either. No. They're just completely gone. So it's like really cool. We have an OP Bazaar counter that completely wipes them off the face of the earth. It's just, we can't use her now for that purpose. Maybe in real-time Arena, you know, you can pick her like last after they pick Bazaar and then like not ban the Bazaar and they'll be like, oh crap, there's the counter there. So there's that, I guess. She is still a combat pusher and kind of like a Fire Dizzy with her artifact, you know, AoE stun. Unlike Dizzy, it's not going to proc on counterattacks, dual attacks, or anything like that, so that's where she kind of falls flat. I was able to go through Automaton Tower very quickly because of her, alongside Dizzy, basic attacks. The bad thing with her basic attack is this. It takes a long time, kind of, and I know that's very nitpicky. What I thought was really cool about Dizzy and other characters that hit multiple enemies with their basic attack is it's super quick, you know? If you're fighting something easy and you just want to farm it for a while, you can turn off their skills and it's going to be done quickly, but her basic attack is like somewhere in the middle of a regular person's basic attack, like Zerato there, for example, and an ultimate animation. But that, along with the fact that Bazaars no longer exist, I don't really know what she does now. Again, for like RTA, you can have her as last pick just to surprise them if they brought a Bazaar for whatever reason, though I assume most people will have Holiday Yufine because, you know, she has been hyped up for a while now, and she is a limited hero. If anyone's gonna be saving bookmarks for someone, it's gonna be limited heroes. So I assume most people have her. Outside of countering Bazaars, she is a combat pusher herself, so, you know, if I were to build her like Pure Speed, I could have her as a sort of combat pusher, but, you know, she doesn't do much else besides that. And what made her even better for countering Bazaars is that she didn't need to outspeed the Bazaar, because if Bazaar landed his debuffs or his Abyssal Crown stun on one of your other enemies, you know, she could go right after him. Bazaar's guaranteed to miss because of the elemental advantage that she has, as well as the 50% starting evasion from her passive. So she's not gonna get hit by it, but the rest of your allies will get hit by it and probably will get debuffed and maybe even stunned. So yeah, this was the perfect skill for it, but when there are no Bazaars to use it against, she's just kind of a mediocre combat pusher. Because if she's gonna be your main combat pusher, it's only 20%. She doesn't give your team an attack buff like Rose does. If you're not fighting someone else that relies on pushing your team back, like maybe if there's a super fast Lilius, maybe, but then she doesn't have elemental advantage against Lilius, so then she could get pushed back and then the run is ruined. Or the battle, whatever. Just the fact Holiday Yufine exists, I guess, is good for people who hate Bazaar, because no one's gonna have them on their defense anymore. Not even Abyssal Crown Bazaars are safe from her. So yeah, ultimately, she is a god at countering Bazaar, and unfortunately a little bit mediocre besides that. I mean, I know burns can do quite a lot of damage when you have high attack. Oh, she has 3,700 now with the Champions Trophy. The problem is it's an up to 60% chance for one burn for one turn, and it's only gonna have that chance to proc on everyone when it's her turn. She can burn a single target unit, you know, based off of a dual attack or whatever, so that AoE plus 23.4% chance to stun in my case here. You know, it's only gonna happen on her turn. I mean, obviously her passive is gonna be good for anyone that reduces combat readiness. So yeah, units like Lilius, you know, Spectre Tenebria, when she kills someone, she reduces combat readiness with like 50%. That will get reduced to 25%. Once it's maxed, of course. I just don't know right now if she really deserves a spot. if you're not fighting a Bazaar. That's the thing. And you know, for PvE too, there are bosses and things and such that reduce your combat readiness, or passive would help against that. It's just the same thing. She doesn't really bring all that much to the table. Like, you know, if you're going somewhere, especially in PvE where there's bosses that can't be stunned, so like her artifact's not really gonna do much. I don't think she would do much damage even if built for it, and she doesn't really provide anything to your team. She does give herself a greater attack buff. She doesn't do anything for the rest of your team except for a 20% combat readiness boost every 4 turns. Well, let's go ahead and refresh again. Let's see if we can find a Bazaar. Oh, there's one. Oh. But there's also an Arbiter Vildred and a Cecilia, which is my worst nightmare. Fallen Cecilia kind of makes it so where I can't one-shot Arbiter Vildred with Judge Kisa's second sometimes. Sometimes it works out, but I'm like not even sure who I should replace in my typical team here, and I don't really have anyone to specifically counter Arbiter Vildred built up like Lilibet. I do have Sigrid, but then it's just Arbiter Vildred and then the other 3 are there, which actually aren't super dangerous, so I've never tried Sigrid in PvP, honestly, so we're probably dead. Oh, why did I keep Judge Kisa in there, actually? If I'm not gonna boost her with Oxlots, then it's kind of pointless. Okay, well, my Oxlots is faster anyway. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to burn this to get an extra turn? Or do I go straight for Guillotine? If this somehow kills him, then he's not gonna go extinct. Oh, but then she'll have an extra turn anyway? I guess this is the safer route. Let's burn this. Yeah, and now he's dead. And now he's gonna come back to life. And now we're just gonna have to hope that this kills him. That was kind of a waste. I mean, it killed him, but like, should have just done that at first, I guess. Oh, wait, what? It was definitely Bazaar first. It did not miss Yufine this time because she was faster and Yufine wasn't at full HP then. Bro, that's so dumb. Whatever, we're going to remove some buffs apparently. Not all of them, it's just 2 I think. So, you know, it's still something, I guess. That was so dumb though, and of course it didn't remove the stun from Judge Kisa. Wait, Dizzy did all that damage? Wow. Well, let's see her basic attack, I guess. Yeah, got a couple burns there. No stuns. I guess she's not gonna solo. 80%, while Bazaar's at 93. I mean, I guess she has some artifact that makes her jump up, but still, that much? We're just gonna start with Guillotine and hope it kills him. If not, we're dead, so. Come on. Okay. That was probably a little close, but so it missed her this time, and she should be able to get rid of any of those debuffs. Oh, Dizzy. Okay, so also I could have sworn her soul burn effect was different. I don't remember it just extending the buff duration, because that's a pretty weak soul burn. Well, whatever. We're gonna see if we can get rid of some of those debuffs. I mean, of course we will. Not the stun, of course. Yeah, she's really not built for damage. Since she's so not built for damage, maybe I should try and get her faster, because that seems to be the main problem here when fighting other Bazaars. Is that she's, even so, like if they speed tune really well, you could see that Bazaar went and then Dizzy was like right after. So it's like, oh well, her passive isn't maxed yet. That's something to keep in mind as well. One cool thing I did notice though is that because Judge Kisa gets 8 criticals on these guys with her 2 turns, Cdom has so much combat readiness from that she usually goes before Arbiter Vildred's extra turn. We might be able to see that if she can't kill him twice. He has Arias, I just saw that pop up, so it might be a little close. Let's see. First death, but need the second death as well. Ooh, no, the second death I don't think so, but let's see that. Oh, okay, well it didn't work that time. So I think we're gonna go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Bump. And just her to deal with now. So yeah, Yufine didn't really help here because the Bazaar was slower. I would assume, you know, when there are still Bazaars up there in higher leagues that are faster, then she's gonna come in handy, obviously, but yeah, I don't see them very much anymore. I'm surprised we actually had 2 here in this lineup. We can look for some more. Yeah, we actually do have 1 here. Also a pretty nasty team, but nothing we can't handle, I reckon. We would actually need a Bazaar that is faster than we are, though. You know, maybe I should get my Oxlots out of there. It's a pretty fast Oxlots. 86%. No, everyone just has slow Bazaars down here. Oh my god, that's a really squishy Ravi as well. I mean, she is a little security as well. Usually this 4th spot, I'm not sure who to put there most of the time. I usually just throw FCC in there, you know, just because barriers in case something like some counter attacks or whatever. Yeah, and then we have like teams like this. You know, I think this is going to become more of the meta now, where we just have boosters like Judith and Rose there. And only one way to deal with this. Judiths are so naturally fast. I'm probably, I don't know, that's gonna be a close one, honestly. But if we are faster, we win. Okay, damn, you had way too much confidence in that team. 89%. Oh yeah, there's the dude. I forgot he's gonna miss every single attack. Oh, but CDOM don't care. Oh, I don't have CDOM. That's right. This is, Shuri is a sharpshooter though. He has a monocle, you know, he's all sharp-eyed, so yeah. Let's look around. Oh, there's one. Ugh. Yeah, I think for my case, I just like her as a little security option, you know, when there's a surprisingly fast Bazaar on the other side. And he'll definitely miss. And as long as there aren't any like plus 220 speed besides Bazaar over there, then we're actually fine. Otherwise, Jugs and CDOM can most of the time do everything by themselves. All right, well maybe I just got kind of unlucky not seeing any Bazaars for like 5 refreshes since I had raised her and looking for Bazaars. But yeah, there seemed to be a decent chunk of Bazaars still around. I think as the days goes on though, that'll get less and less. When people notice their defenses are going at lower percent, they'll connect 2 and 2 together and probably take Bazaar out. Ooh, that was a good one. All right, fine. We're gonna look for one more Bazaar and we're gonna take our Oxlots out. I wouldn't have any idea who to replace him with, honestly. Maybe I'll put Rose in there. Oh great, now we're not gonna find any Bazaars now. Second refresh, here is one. Oh no, RB, God. Unfortunately, we're only going to have a few souls. Maybe we should take Sigrid instead of, I mean, honestly with 3 pushers actually, CDOM is also a pusher, but I think she might be a little slow. But with like 3 pushers in there, I think Judge Geese can get to the front. We're gonna have to just try it and see what happens. I really need to experiment more with teams. I don't know. When I find something I like though. What? That wasn't the plan. The Bazaar is supposed to be faster. My Yufine is only at like 220, dude. Oh my god. I mean, Rose will still be faster. No one gets bumped up by this, right? Should I even? Yeah, I need to use her ult. What? Why is your Bazaar so slow? Maybe it's on purpose. But now we can use Rose and get the attack buff at least, and then we can use CDOM and get more combat readiness. And I guess crit boost for whatever reason. But we gotta save the souls for Judge. I'm not even sure who I should hit, but Bellona's gonna smack us back. So I think, gonna go for Bellona act. I didn't mean to burn! I didn't burn. Oh my god, muscle memory apparently. I kinda wanna try again just to see if it would work. Oh, we're actually not dead. Oh, well, we will be. Ooh! Stunned the Arbiter Vildred. Hey man, who knows? I don't think that's gonna do anything. He is still invincible, unfortunately. Should be dead now, but still gotta kill that RB. Come on, dual attack. Come on, a strong attack. Oh, damn. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oh wait, he is burned? If we can get one more burn, he should die from that actually. Oh, just the basic. I was not expecting to win that one. If he had Alexa's basket, it didn't proc, so we probably just got lucky, honestly. But it worked out, I guess. Not how it should have. I'm looking for a Bazaar that's faster. No Bazaars at all here, unless I'm missing it. No Bazaars at all. And here, still no Bazaars. So maybe I was just getting lucky with the earlier ones. Or, yeah, they're definitely less. You could not refresh one time without seeing a team with a Bazaar in it before. All right, here we have a Ruzid and a Bazaar. Now that might be an issue in itself as well, because Ruzid's gonna boost like the whole team further. With Ruzid's boost, I don't think her boost would be enough. Yeah, you see, Ruzid is also in front of Yufine because Ruzid's meant to be fast. And now he's going to boost above her. So there are ways around it, obviously. It's not over as long as we jump above the... Did we? Nope, it wasn't enough. Please. Okay. No! No! Oh my god. We would have won that one if we had one turn. If that Lilius was 1 speed slower. That's what it comes down to some of the time. That could have been completely RNG. I mean, I can easily obliterate this team with my typical cleave team. This is just for the record, dude. So yeah, apparently it depends. I guess she would have to be faster. Like if you know there's a Bazaar and a Ruzid there, for example, or a Bazaar and another unit that's meant to be fast, and they're both gonna be outspeeding you. So then yeah, it's kind of pointless, but then they kind of need 2 combat pushers to counter. I don't know, I think that's kind of dumb. Because at that point, I just wouldn't use Yufine, I would use my typical cleave team. I still think she is by far the best Bazaar counter we have had yet. We've had a couple, but I'd say she's the one that feels like she was specifically built to counter Bazaars. And yeah, that's cool. She has her place. Make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below though. Dropping a like on this video if you did happen to enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.